Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my June favorites. I just wanted to say thank you for being so patient with me while I was moving. I am finally in my new room at home and I'm kind of having my beauty space still kind of altered a little bit, so this may not be the official background. I did film a tutorial a couple days ago. I will leave a link down below if you haven't seen it yet, but I am finally able to sit down and talk to you all. It's been so long. So again, thank you for being so patient with me. My first favorite of the month is you guys. I just wanted to say thank you for all the love and support you've been giving me since I put up my giveaway video. I don't think I've ever received so many comments that I've responded to. I think I responded to like 1,000 of you or more in that comment section, and I just cannot thank you enough for all the love and support again. It's so inspirational to me to hear you guys say that I'm an inspiration to you, and it makes my heart so happy that I'm able to sit down in front of the camera and inspire so many of you. And even if it's just one or two of you that want to jump in front of the camera now because you've seen my videos and it's making you confident enough to sit down in front of the camera and do your own videos and follow your dreams and follow your passions, that makes me so excited, and I cannot wait to support you and watch all your videos. So I had a lot of questions of you guys asking how to start a YouTube channel. So if you guys have anything you want me to address in that video, questions for me, please leave them down below. Whatever it may be about YouTube or starting a channel, leave them down below. I will do my best to answer them in that next video for you all, because I've had an outpouring number of requests to do a how to start a YouTube channel. So that will be the next video you guys see very soon. But I just wanted to say thank you. I wish I was able to give a prize to everyone. So because I received so much love, more than I can ever imagine from you all, I am going to be doing another giveaway very soon. So keep your eye out for that and subscribe if you haven't already so you don't miss out on that and all my future videos. But if you want to see all the beauty products that I've been loving for the month of June, then just keep on watching. I want to start with the like non-beauty favorites. So the first thing I have this month are sunglasses. These are by Desi. Look at how hot fire these are. Aren't they just gorgeous? I think these are called High Key. She has these in black and gold. I know they're sold out on the Key website right now, but they just launched on a bunch of other retailers' website today, I think, and they are just stunning. Like, how hot fire are these sunglasses? They are so beautiful. I love the gold, and then it like reflects and changes to black in certain lights. They're just so beautiful. I love how giant, and they are flat aviators, so they're not gonna have that like dome shape like a lot of other aviators have. So I love these. I wish I would be able to pick up the black ones. I think they're sold out everywhere right now, so I'm gonna try my hardest to get the black ones, but the gold ones are gorgeous, and I think everyone needs these for summer. They're so cute, and Desi, congratulations, you did an amazing job. All right, so my next favorite is actually a like anti-stress reliever. I'm not a doctor. I want to put that out there right now. I'm not a physician, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a nurse practitioner. I know really nothing about medicine except for what I researched myself, because there are a lot of things out there you can read on the internet. But I decided I wanted to get myself for my anxiety and my panic attacks that I have sometimes. I do suffer from anxiety. I have not been diagnosed officially, but I do get anxiety attacks, and it's not fun. I think a lot of people to an extent have anxiety, and a lot of things that go on in our daily lives that just cause a lot of built up stress and a lot of, you know, things that we can't really control sometimes. So I decided I wanted to try this. It got a lot of great reviews on both Amazon and all the other health sites I was looking at. This is the Natural Vitality Natural Calm Relaxing Magnesium Supplement. So this is a powder that you put in your drink. I typically take this at night, so I'm more relaxed when I go to bed. I love this. They have a couple different flavors. I have the orange one. It doesn't really taste like much. This is just amazing. You really want to take a little bit at a time and start with about a teaspoon, because a little bit of this goes a very long way. I definitely have noticed a difference in my anxiety. I want to start getting into essential oils and getting a diffuser for them so I can kind of like do aromatherapy, but right now this is amazing, and it has dramatically changed the way I fall asleep, I have been sleeping, and my mood when I wake up in the morning. All right, now moving on to makeup. I'm gonna start out with a brush, because this I was on the hunt for. I was looking for something to carve out my crease for the longest time. I don't have any brushes like this in my collection until this one, and it was so hard to try and find something that I was really looking for to do the job with what I wanted it to do. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills concealer brush, number 18, but I love using this to carve out my crease. What I love about this is it's so flat and it's so tiny at the top that you can really get a really precise application of this and really cut out your crease, which is what I love using this for and what I really wanted to use it for. But what I was really looking for was a brush that was synthetic and really sharp enough to kind of define that line. I was going to use an angled brush, but I'm really glad I found this because this is a very multi-purpose brush that I think I can use it elsewhere in my collection, and I'm really excited to finally have one. I've fallen back in love with this brow product. You guys know I love my L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, but I wanted to start using this again because I wasn't really happy with that. I go in phases with my brows. Like a couple weeks I'm like super happy with pencils, another week I'm like super happy with powders, and then I think it's just like a phase that I go through every once in a while, like to change things up a bit. But I've fallen back in love with my Anastasia DIPBROW pomade. I am in the color chocolate. I'll need to get a different color because I'm dyeing my hair again soon. This is like super dried out. It's hard to see. I mean, I've used a lot of this stuff, but like it's time to get a new one. So I'm gonna get a new one, get a different color, see how it works out. But I just love this. It just creates the perfect brow. A little bit goes a long way with this, and it's so pigmented. It glides on the brows super easily. It's waterproof. It's not gonna go absolutely anywhere. I go to the gym a lot now, so I am sweating and I like having my brows on when I'm at the gym, and this does not budge when I'm sweating in my cycling class and it's hot, because it's in the summer. So this is an absolute must-have for me. I've fallen back in love with it, like I said, and I'm so happy I found it in my collection. I have a couple eyeshadow palettes that I'm so excited to share with you all. You guys probably already know that this is gonna be my favorite because I use this in my tutorial and I am head over heels with this palette. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. You guys are probably tired of all the YouTubers talking about this. This is a very hyped up product, but for a very good reason. These shadows are beautiful. They do kick up a bit of product, I'm not gonna lie. When you kind of dip your brush in, a lot of product does come out and it's very powdery and dusty, but the application on the eyes is gorgeous. They blend out so nicely. They're so pigmented. They're not really chalky on the eyes. When I was doing my cut crease look, I was like, I'm a little nervous at how this is gonna turn out, having to layer a bunch of different colors on and really cut out that crease. But these, they performed so nicely and so much better than I could have ever imagined. This is only the second palette I have from her and I'm absolutely blown away. This is my favorite one they've ever done. Thank goodness it is permanent because this is gorgeous. I mean, you can just see in the colors, she has a bunch of nice different neutrals in here. A little bit of warmth, a little bit of neutral, and also some pops of color with the like bright reds and pinks. I just think this is a beautiful palette. It's very, very wearable and you can do so many different looks with it. So this is by far my favorite product of the entire month, and it's so pretty. Next, I want to mention this eyeshadow palette. This is by Milani. It's part of their Everyday Eyes eyeshadow collection and the color number 1 Must Have Neutrals. I love this because it has a black in it. I don't think I've ever found a really good drugstore eyeshadow palette that has black. That's actually really, really good. These shadows are amazing. They don't get a lot of love. I don't think a lot of people know about these, and I think a lot of people should try them out. I will show you some swatches of them. And what I love about this too, I'm typically a warm shadowed person, but this kind of gets me out of my comfort zone because there are a lot of different like neutral and cool tones in it. Can you guys see how pigmented that black is? I'm going to show y'all the swatches on my hand. I mean, look at that. That is a drugstore eyeshadow. Look at this. Look at them. They're just so buttery, they're so creamy, they're just beautiful. I think these are so underrated. I've been reaching for this one a lot. I also have the other one that is more warm toned. I love the neutrals in it. It reminds me a lot of the Naked Basics palette with a couple pops of shimmer eyeshadows, and this black is to die for. Best black from the drugstore, hands down. All right, moving on to blushes. I have 2 favorites that I have rediscovered this month as well. This is like a month of rediscovering because I haven't really bought a lot of new makeup since I have moved, and I've kind of just been like shopping through my collection, and I pulled out a couple things and I'm like, yes, why haven't I used that in the longest time? So the first one is this Tarte blush. This is their Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush in the color Tipsy. I've had this since I was in high school, so it's been a very, very long time since I've had this. Look how beautiful this color is. When I first got it, I was like, whoa, this is quite scary, and I haven't used it since because I was like, I don't really like bright blushes like this, but I tried it again a couple weeks ago and I was like, wow, why haven't I used this again? It's just so pretty. It's a really, really bright kind of like neon coral pink, but when you put it on the cheeks, it is so, so, so pretty. It just gives a pop of color to your cheeks and a beautiful flush. But I love this for the summer because it's so wearable. If you don't like wearing a pop of color on your lips, which I'm not a big fan of, I love wearing pops of colors on my cheeks and even on my eyes. You can definitely do like a monochromatic look with this on the eyes and on the cheeks. I think it would look absolutely beautiful. So this is my favorite blush for the summer. I'm so excited I finally put it back out, and I mean, come on, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Next is another blush. This is by Hourglass, so it's a little bit more high-end and a little bit more expensive. This is the color Incandescent Electra. This is the color I'm wearing on my cheeks right now. I think it's a beautiful flush of like a light pink. I was a little scared of it at first, so it looks really light. The incandescent lighting powder that is running through it is absolutely gorgeous. It gives a little bit of luminosity to your cheeks, in addition to the blush color, and it's just so pretty. It gives the most beautiful flush on your cheeks, and I just absolutely love it. You look very awake and healthy and glowy and young, so this is my favorite. I don't think this would be a Deanna favorites video without me talking about some highlighters. So I have two palettes here that I have fallen in love with. You guys need to go out and buy them. They are so pretty. So the first one is the Sleek Makeup Highlighting Palette in the color Solstice. I think they have like 3 or 4 different colors. So it has one creamy color, which I'm not really a fan of. I don't really use creams on myself, but this is like a banging highlight. Equinox is like the most beautiful color you have ever seen. I know a couple people were having issues with buying from the Sleek website. I don't know if they resolved it, but when I bought it, I had no issues with checking out and having it shipped over to the US because this is coming from overseas. But this color, let me just swatch the one that I have been wearing. So, can you see that? Look at that color. It's so pretty. These are beautiful. If you haven't tried this out, I highly recommend it. It's so affordable, and these are banging highlights. All right, my last highlighting palette is probably, again, no surprise. This is the brand new Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. This is probably my favorite out of the 3. I have all of them sitting on my vanity as we speak right now. This is such a great palette. They're so affordable. If you guys don't know, one of these pans is pretty much the same size as one Becca highlighter, and you were getting ×4 the amount of product for only $40, and you cannot go wrong. These are perfect for a makeup artist kit if you are a freelance makeup artist or a junkie like myself that I have to have every single palette in my collection. I think this is my favorite product for summer because it's so versatile. It looks gorgeous on the skin. I think the one thing I love about this palette and about these formulas is that I feel like they just melt into the skin. It doesn't look like you're putting like a streak of color on your face, which some other highlighters I have in my collection can kind of seem like they do. These just seem to melt into the skin. I'm wearing them right now and they just like diffuse into my skin. It looks like it's a natural glow. I mean, it's popping, but it looks really natural and I love it. Favorite one out of the 3. Sun Dipped is the best. Last but not least, I have a lip product, ColourPop Ultra Matte Lipstick in the color MIDI. You guys can see like the name of ColourPop has even like rubbed off because I've used this so much. This was the first release of Ultra Mattes that they came out with, and I know they changed the formula. This formula is a little bit hard to pull off with this color because it's so light that you kind of have to do a couple layers. It's a little streaky, but I think they changed that with the new formula, so I have to try it out for myself, but I can work with it for right now because it's so affordable. I don't know what it is about it, but it's like a peachy pink light nude. It is right there. It's so gorgeous. It's the perfect nude. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you all really enjoyed it. Please leave me a comment down below on what you guys have been loving for the month of June. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I love you all, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!